Hey guys, what's up? It's ItsAnnaLouise, and today's video is one that is pretty highly requested, and I actually get a lot of people ask me about this subject and actually request for me to film it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Today's video, if you couldn't already tell, is about Popeye. And no, not Popeye the Sailor Man, but Popeye the unfortunate disease that betas can get. So I'm making a video today about how to treat Popeye and what it is. So if you are interested in knowing, then just stay tuned and let's begin the video. Okay, so a lot of you guys have maybe dealt with this issue before, and some of you guys may never have even had to deal with this, which good for you because it sucks. I definitely hate it. I've actually only had to deal with this situation one time, and it was quite recent, and thankfully I obviously caught it early and was able to nip it in the bud, as people say, and get rid of it pretty fast. So basically, what is Popeye? Popeye is kind of exactly what it sounds like. It is where on your betta's eye, it sticks out like a big nasty bubble around its eye. So basically, if you imagine having a big blister, it's like a big kind of protruded blister around your betta's eye, and it is like a fungus on the eye. It is very painful for the beta as well. It's not comfortable at all, and in some cases, if left untreated, it can cause your beta to go blind. And yeah, so basically it starts out small, it'll continue to grow, you know, yada yada. It will make your beta not want to eat, it will make them lethargic, all those bad things that you definitely don't want your beta to have. So that's why you need to treat it. And like I said, I have only had this happen to me one time before, luckily, and the way I treated it was a way that I had researched about. I had heard by word of mouth, like my friend who has used this method before, and because of the research that I've done and also by listening to word of mouth from people who have dealt with this before, the method that I chose, I do believe, is a very good method. Disclaimer, obviously my method, the way that I choose to treat it, is not the only way to treat this disease. This is just how I have treated it before in the past, and I have found it to be successful. So basically, one medicine that I think is great, and it's the medicine that I use, is this right here. This is Furan 2. That is the name of the antibiotic like medication. So it's by API. Furan 2 treats bacterial fish disease, open red sores, gill disease, fin and tail rot, eye cloud, body slime, hemorrhagic septicemia, that word. And basically on the back it tells a little bit more about those things. I'll just go ahead and read them to you because this obviously can be used for more than just treating Popeye. But basically, the hemorrhagic whatever is a bacterial infection of the bloodstream. Fish may show blood streaks on the body and fins, bleeding, red patches, and localized swelling. Then the next, the body slime and eye cloud. Eyes develop a white haze and or protrude from the head. That's Popeye. Slimy patches appear on the body. Fish may scratch an object and exhibit rapid breathing. Infection may cause abnormal why in the world did I say that? Osmotic or modic function in fluid accumulation. Where was I at? Fish may scratch on objects and exhibit rapid breathing. Infection may cause abnormal osmotic function, resulting in fluid accumulation to the eyes and or body. Open red sores, a bacterial infection that causes open red sores on body. Infection can range from very small ulcers to deep skin lesions. Coloring can range from reddish or gray ulcers to very dark areas associated with necrotic or dying tissue. Then fin and tail rot. I think we all know what that is, but fin appears ragged and split. In severe cases, fins and tails are almost completely eroded. Secondary fungal infections observed as white cottony growth commonly occur. Then the bacterial gill disease. Fish may breathe heavily and show bright red gills. Fish may sit at bottom of aquarium or near water surface. However, visual diagnosis is often difficult. So treats a lot of different things, but with Popeye, if you notice it, like I said, your fish will have one eye, or if for some reason it got both, protruded. It will literally look like a blister, clear bubble basically coming out of this eye. Like, you'll totally be able to tell. It's very, very sad and gross. And so what you can do is make sure that you take all the carbon and like the filter basically out of the water, because that will soak up the medicine. Get this, I got it on Amazon. I'll leave the price up on the screen right here, and begin treating. So like I said, take out that filter media because it will soak up the medication, and then just continue from there. This comes with 10 packets, so that's really good. It is a yellow powder that will leave your water really yellow, but that's definitely normal. But here are the directions, and I did it exactly as is and had great results. So the directions are: for best results, remove filter media and continue aeration. If you hear a noise, that's my nephew. I apologize. So for best results, remove filter media and continue aeration. And for each 10 gallons of water, empty 1 packet directly into aquarium. Repeat dose after 24 hours, wait another 24 hours, then change 25% of the aquarium water. Repeat this treatment for a second time for a total of 4 doses. Then make a final 25% water change and add fresh filter media. So the treatment also may be repeated if necessary. So for some people this can be, I guess, a little bit confusing, and also on a lot of different medications and packets, it really only gives doses by 10 gallons or per 10. So my fish that had this problem was in a 5 gallon, or he is in a 5 gallon. So basically what I did is I just took half a packet for the dose. I didn't put the whole packet in there, I just used half. And by doing that, it saves more packets anyway, and it doesn't like overdose your fish. So for 5 gallons, I used about half. Just kind of do your best judgment from there if you have below 5 gallon. But like I said, what I did was I took the packet, emptied half, saved the other half for the next day. But basically, the directions can be a little bit confusing. I mean, it's one of those things where you have to read it kind of like at least twice to kind of grasp, because there's a lot of the next 24 hours, repeat this, blah, blah, blah. So basically what you do, and I'm going to tell you what I did for my 5 gallon. What I did is I took one of the packets, put half of it into the 5 gallon, waited another day, put the other half of the packet, and then the next day, so we're on the 3rd day, I did a 25% water change and added another half packet, and then the next day, the other half of that packet, and then the next day, the final 25% water change. So for my 5 gallon, I used 2 whole packets in all with 2 25% water changes. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you like what everything looks like in here. So these are what the packets look like. Like I said, it does leave your water yellow, and it will leave your water yellow for a while, but that's completely normal. Here's what they look like. Like I said, I used a half a packet for the first day and then the other half for the second. So in total, I only had to use 2 packets, which worked out to be very, very well. And literally after I did that, his Popeye went away. I did not notice results after the first packet was completely done. It took both of the packets to notice the results, but they were there and they did go away. And now my fish is actually completely better, and I'm so thankful for that. Popeye can sometimes be tricky. I've seen where people have issues on treating it, but this has been a lifesaver for my fish and my friends as well. I've just heard great success with people using this, so I definitely recommend that you go and try to use this if your fish has Popeye as well. Like I said, I think the results are great, but that is how I treated Popeye and my betta fish, and I really hope this helped. I hope you were able to learn some stuff about Popeye, even if you haven't had a fish that has had it. And yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel, which you can do by hitting my face right here. And if you can also hit that bell notification down below to be notified every time that I upload. And you can watch another one of my videos right here, and it would mean the world to me if you would do so. And I hope you have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video.